Hi guys, I want to take a minute to remind you of what is available on Canvas. So if you click on our course, remember our course is the one with the green background and the white sciencey kinds of pictures, Fetting Physical Science. Click on that. Now on your home page, mine doesn't look like this, but mine looks a little bit different from yours. Yours has the student version. On the home page, when you open that up, you should be able to see right away. The first thing that's on there, it says, please follow these steps when you are absent. Then it has 3 steps, and below that, it has an embedded Google Doc that has the schedule. That schedule has every single day. What is the date that we're doing that for the A cohort and the B cohort? What are the activities we're doing on that day? Whether it's in person or virtual, and then what's the numbered day? So the numbered day is important because that's what's going to match up with the pages in the module. So for example, today, the day I'm making this, it is September 24. So it was the B group today, and it's in person, and today is day 14. On that day, it says we're doing acceleration notes and acceleration practice problems. If and when at some point you're going to be absent, on the days that you're absent, what you should be doing is first coming to check that schedule. See what day you're missing, what activities are on there. Then you're going to go to the modules. So now when I click on modules, right there, this has pages, well, it has modules organized by unit. So motion is the current unit we're in. It also has standards of measurement, which was kind of sort of a super abbreviated standalone unit. It has a module for lab safety, which most of you are done with. A few of you may need to still turn in your lab safety contract and or complete your quiz. And then this top module, welcome to class, your journey begins here. That one has some resources on it that we'll talk about in a few minutes. But motion is where we're at right now, at least as far as when I'm making this video. Day 14, that was today. So on any one of these days, so if you are absent today, you look on the calendar, you look on the schedule on the home page and see, oh, today is, I'm B day, and it's September 24, so it's day 14, so I'm going to go and find this day 14 page, and it has everything that you need to do to make up what's going on. Obviously, it's not the same as being in class. You're missing some of that instruction, you're missing examples, but it has enough information that you can do your best to make up what you're missing. It has the slides that we're going over in class. It has the notes, the structured notes pages that go with those slides. It has the Google Doc, the blank doc for the practice problems. So all of those things are available any day that you miss. You will be able to go on, see the schedule, see what you need to make up, and then do your best. I know you're not in class, but do your best to make up what you're missing. If and when you miss days, it is super important that you are keeping up. If you miss 10 days or 14 days and you come back to class without having done anything, you are going to be way behind, and you've dug yourself a hole that's going to be really difficult to recover from. So it's super important that you keep up the best that you can, that you're going through every single day on the Canvas, within the Canvas modules. For some of these things, like for example, if I go back to day 10, that was a day that we did a lab. If you missed that day, you should be going to the day 10 page. It has the lab sheet, so you could take that, you could print it out if you're able to print, you can type directly into it if you need to. And then it has videos for the lab that you missed, and it has sample data. So you can use that data then to make up the lab. So there should be, for each day, there should be everything that you need to be able to make up that day. Then if we kind of follow through this bubble tube, if you missed that initial day, there's the videos of what was happening with the lab and the sample data. Then you could go to the next day and you could watch that video that shows you how to do the graphing. Then you could answer all the questions, go to the next day, watch the video that goes over the lab. So again, if you are absent, it's vital that you are keeping up, that you are going through and checking every single day on Canvas what is going on with that day and keeping up with that. Other things that come up. One is announcements. I will occasionally make announcements. To find those, you'll need to go to the announcements. Here, I'll show you. To the announcements page. Click on that, and then it will have whatever announcement I posted. If you're accessing Canvas from a computer rather than a laptop or rather than a iPad, it's really nice because those announcements show up at the top of the home page. That's not the case for the iPad, though. You do have to go into into the announcements tab. A few other things that you should know about. One is the grades. I don't have a grades tab here because, again, mine is the teacher version. Yours is a student view version. But on yours, somewhere on this menu on the left, the navigation, it'll say grades. You can go into there and it will show each assignment for our class. You can click into an assignment. You can see what you received on that. There's also a tab that says submission and rubric. You can click on that, and then there'll be another click for comments, and you can see what comments I make. I am frequently making comments on assignments that you submit. So I might make comments that say, hey, you missed a page with it that you turned in. So especially if you get a grade on an assignment that is not what you expected, go back and check the comments, because maybe you turned in the wrong thing, or maybe you turned in only half of the assignment, or maybe there's something else that I'm looking for. So go back and check those comments. You should also have a to-do list. My to-do list is down here. Yours is also down in the very bottom bar. When you click on that to-do list, mine again looks a little bit different. Yours has a list on the left-hand side right here, and it will have any current assignments. So that's another place to check for what it is that you need to do and what you need to turn in. If you are, though, going back to the modules and click on, like, for example, today, it will say if there's anything that you need to turn in. Like if I go back to this one, it says right here, turn in bubble tube lab packet by finding the assignment in your to-do list and take a picture of each page. It will show up right there in your to-do list on that left-hand column, and then there will be a blue button that says submit. So bottom line, remember, make sure that when you are absent, that you are checking the schedule to see what days you're missing, and then you're going to those pages in the module to keep up and do the activities for each one of those pages.